Hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at the all-new 2014 Opel Insignia. And today's review is taking place at Heron Auto, Opel and Kia, situated in Donegal Town, County Donegal. For all contact information in regards to the dealership, please see the description box below. So in today's review, we'll be looking at the interior of the car. I'll explain how the features work. Once it's started up, look at the engine, go over the performance data, and take a look around the exterior. So, let's get started. Comes with front electric windows, as well as chrome door handles, and very nice decorative accenting, as well as electric mirrors. The seats are mostly manual adjusting. There's only two electrical adjustments, one for the height of the seat and the other one is for the lumbar. It has a black lyra cloth interior, which is standard on the SC model. This car is 36 kilometers on the clock so far. To power on the vehicle, just apply a clutch and turn. Fires right up. Comes with a leather wrapped multifunction steering wheel with electronic rack and pinion power assisted steering. Has very nice feedback. It's also manual adjusting. As you can see, it's also got very nice brushed aluminium accenting going around the center part of the steering wheel. Off to the left, there's the cruise control settings as well as voice command, and this button here for operating your phone when it's connected to the Bluetooth system. And then off to the right here, you got the radio controls as well as trip computer controls, which I'll demonstrate up on that screen in a little while. For this new car, Opel have decided to put in their brand new Navi 900 IntelliLink Sat-Nav System. This comes in standard on every single version of the Insignia apart from the entry-level S, which just comes with a standard CD radio. It's a very good sat-nav unit. I was using it earlier and I'm just going to demonstrate how it works now. I believe we will have first seen this on the Opel Adam, so I believe the new generation of the Insignia is the second car in the Opel range to use this unit. So there's actually three ways you can operate the screen. You can use the touchscreen itself, or you can use this dial here and press the menu button to go to the variety of menus. Or you can use the brand new touchpad that Opel have installed. They've replaced the wheel with this, and it's actually a very nice system to use. Decorated by chrome. You have your back button here, and everything is operated via the touchpad. So let's go through a few things. Just scroll up and across to move it, and the touchpad makes a little clicking noise every time you move it. I'll just power on the radio for a better demonstration. It has very good sound quality. So we'll start with the audio. Just click the pad. As you can see, it brings up the entire radio unit, and you can use the touchscreen here or this dial to go to all your different radio stations. And if I press the arrow here, it brings up the stations again. It's very simple to use. And then you got different controls here. You got back, the main home button, the media button for things such as your USB and iPod connectivity, the radio button, and just the ejector button for the CD player, and so on. So let's go back into the home menu, and I'm just going to use the wheel because I just find it a little bit easier than the touchpad. If you go on the phone, you can connect your phone here to the Bluetooth system. Just click pair device, and when it's been paired, you can use all these little things down here, such as the keypad. That will become available once your phone is connected, and you can dial a number from there. Then you can go to your contacts, recent phone calls, and your voicemail. So if we go back again, this here is setting up the voice command system for your phone. It's only available when the Bluetooth is set up. And I'm going to demonstrate the navigation system. I found this a little bit easier to use than Opel's previous navigation. It wasn't exactly difficult, but you know, this is a little bit easier. So you got your zoom in and zoom out functions. Sorry, the screen just went blank there. So you got your menu button and destination. Now this is really cool stuff that we have in here. So you can go to search all, fuel and auto, food and nightlife, travel, shopping and services, banking, finances, basically every kind of thing you'd be looking for. So for the sake of this demonstration, we'll just go to fuel and auto. We're going to search for petrol stations. Now there's one just up the road here, and it's going to find it for me. It's called the Texaco one. It says 279 meters away. So as you can see, they got a little sat-nav screen off to the right. If I just press enter with this, just push the menu, that's going to select it, and now it's going to search the map for me. So all the information comes up there. I can either save that address or I can press go. So I'm just going to click that.
You will arrive at your destination on the left after 250 meters.
And that there basically is how the sat-nav works. It's a very easy system to use. Very user friendly, one of the easiest sat-navs I've ever used ever. And you just got your zoom in and zoom out functions. And then to cancel that, just go back into the sat-nav menu, I believe it is. And then you go to cancel route, and there it is. It just comes off the screen, and then we can just click exit out of the sat-nav. And then to get back to the main screen, just press the home button again, and then from here on you can go into the main vehicle settings. Now you can set up your time and date, language settings, valet mode, and you have to enter your own your security code in there. Radio, very simple. Basically it just goes into the radio system itself. You can manage your favorites. It even sets up its own automatic volume, maximum startup volume, lots of custom areas. Then if we go into the vehicle settings itself, you got your climate and air quality. If I just go into it, for example, your automatic fan max speed, low, medium and high. At the moment it's set into medium, as well as your auto rear demist. Comfort and convenience. This is things such as your chime volume, if you want it on or off. Personalization by driver. If there's more than one person driving this car, they might want to set it up for themselves. Lighting, power door locks, remote lock, and an unlock start. And also on the top of the screen, as you can see here, you got the 3 different menus. The outside temperature meter reading, and off to the side the time. Once it's actually wrong in this car, it still has to be set up. But that there really is the basis of the Navi 900 IntelliLink. It's a very easy system to use. It's an excellent sat-nav, and as I said, it does come standard in every version of the Insignia apart from the entry-level S. So it's nice to see that there's manufacturers out there such as Opel giving you a lot more for your money. There's very little manufacturers. I mean, even Mercedes, BMW and Audi don't offer sat-nav as standard on most of their models. It's usually an optional extra, and an expensive one at that. At the top of the radio unit you have the hazards and the traction control. And also, as you can probably tell, Opel have really redesigned the interior of this car. The steering wheel's different, as are the dials, and the entire center console. It has single zone climate control, again another standard feature. Just press the on button, and it also displays up on the screen. And then you just got your fan speeds, different zones, aircon, recycling, your digital readout, temperature, and so on. And you can also set it into automatic mode. Down here you got your cigarette lighter and ashtray. It also has the electronic parking brake as well as the leather armrest. Underneath there's a 12-volt power outlet just under this little cap here. Good deep storage area, and this time they've actually given you 2 USB ports as well as an SD card port and your auxiliary port. Little storage area as well as 2 integrated cup holders. So now I'm going to demonstrate how the truck computer works. You use all these little buttons here. These 2 here go to the radio stations, which do display up there. But if we press the up and down ones, you can go to your truck computers, truck computer A, B, as well as your fuel information, oil life, and it even displays the tire pressure monitoring system, as well as the speed on a digital readout. Now if I press the left button here, it brings up another menu. Now at the moment we're in the information menu. If we go into audio, you can go through the radio stations from here. Just press up and down to simply navigate between your radio stations. And when you pair your phone to the Bluetooth, you can operate it from here. And the navigation is very simple to use as well. If I just go back to the navigation screen here and I click resume to the Tesco fuel station up the road.
You will arrive at your destination on the left after 250 meters.
And all the instructions come up on this screen, as well as this one. If I just tap this, you can change the view for it. So I'll just click exit out of the navigation, into the menu, cancel route. And then last but not least, you got all your basic settings. So you can choose between metric, your information pages, the speed warning, tire load, and that's about it. So it's very easy to use, simple unit. Just press left and go back over to information, and there you have it. One of the biggest improvements Opel have made with this car is the gearbox. As you can see, there's another one of these Insignias outside, same one as this, only in a different colour. About a week ago I brought it on a test drive and I found that the difference in the transmission between this and the old car was huge. The gear ratios in this now are a lot closer together and smoother. They were the complete opposite in the last car. It wasn't as smooth as it could have been. It is a 6-speed manual gearbox, and as you can just tell by my demonstration here, they are a lot closer, which means it's a lot nicer to use. And also if I push up on the chrome lever, over and up, you can engage reverse. I will be bringing you a full review and test drive of this car very soon in the future. I'll be getting hopefully a GoPro camera for it. Other features include a manual dimming interior mirror, as well as your standard reading lamps, motion sensor, and illuminated vanity mirrors. The interior of this car is very nice, as always. Has very comfy seats, lots of side upholstering and good amounts of support. This car is very good. The leg room and headroom, as you can probably see here, is excellent. It's definitely a very spacious interior. It's very comfortable seats. It also has rear ventilation and storage. And down here a 12-volt power outlet. Problem with the center seat is the transmission tunnel here does bulge up quite a bit, so it might not be that spacious for anyone who has to play the middle passenger, I'm afraid. This here SE being one of the lower entry-level models, it does come with a few basic things in the back. It's these black plastic door handles. If they're finished in brushed aluminium, you would have to go quite for the next level up. It also has manual rear windows, and also it doesn't have a center armrest or a center headrest. So to get all those little options though, just go for the next level up. Apart from that, it is a very spacious car back here. There's lots of room, and it's every bit as spacious really as something like a Ford Mondeo or a Volkswagen Passat or any of its competitors out there. So really it's quite impressive. So let's just turn on the vehicle's power. As well as the headlights, they're also automatic. The rear fog lamps, as well as the hazards. Both front windows are fully automatic. I will take a look around the exterior. The exterior colour is called Carbon Flash. The Insignia comes with a completely different front fascia, has brand new headlamps, has halogen projector headlights as well as running LED daylights, a lovely brand new chrome front grille, and as you can see the fog light housing has also been changed as well. It also has very nice chrome accenting. The overall length for the Insignia Saloon is 190.6 inches. It has a total width of 82 inches and its total height is 58.4 inches. It also has a completely redesigned rear. As you can see, the tail lights are completely different and also have a very nice tint to them. It has LED daylights and a nice chrome strip which tapers across the lights and the boot lid itself. Has an integrated third brake light just in the centre. And also, if you can probably see it a bit better from the side here, the deck lid also tapers off. Looks very nice. Adds a bit of sporty styling to it. Boot space is very good as well. It has an electronic boot release just under the badge. It has 18.7 cubic feet of room. This particular car, of course, being the Saloon model, the Estate and the 5-door liftback will have a little bit more room. Extra storage off to the side. Nicely carpeted. And also under the false floor here, there's a space saver alloy wheel. This boot does have a very similar problem to the last car. As you can see, the wheel arches kind of bulge in there, making this kind of V shape, which can be a little bit inconvenient if you're trying to slide large items towards the back. The rear seats also fold in a split 60-40. Just pull the handle here and you simply fold down. Subsequently, boot space is increased by quite a bit, but it does have a big problem. As you can clearly see, not only do the bulging wheel arches come into the boot, but also there is a ledge there, so sliding things towards the rear of this car could be a bit of an issue for you. But in saying that, it is quite good. There is a lot of room in this vehicle. And also there's a very nice rubber padding here so you can grip the handle. Just pushing the fuel door to release it. Up the windows, set the lights back into automatic, turn off the hazards, bonnet release. The engine is a 2-litre CDTi Ecotec turbo diesel. Now you can have 3 different power outputs. You can choose between 130, 140 or 163 brake horsepower. This particular one has 140. Its top speed is 127 miles per hour and it also puts out 258 foot-pounds of torque. And Opel also claimed that its combined fuel consumption is 76.3 miles to the gallon. So let's power on the Insignia and see how it sounds. With these diesel cars is you have to wait for the lights on the dash to go off before you start them. That's about 3,500 RPM. So we'll finish up the review now. The new Insignia is a very impressive car. I mean, in fairness, the last car was excellent, but this one is just so much better. I like the new Sat-Nav system. It's easy to use, as I said. The entire multimedia interface is easy to use. Just a bit low on fuel there. The air conditioning and climate control unit, very nicely designed and again very easy to use. Now, to think that all this excellent equipment comes even on the standard SC model, you can only imagine what the high spec Elite will have. It'll just have about everything on it. It'll have dual zone climate control, of course rear electric windows and a center mounted armrest, and this nice brushed aluminium on the door handles. I've also seen photos of the new OPC Insignia, that's the high performance one, and I've also been fiddling around with that. Its 2.8 litre V6 turbo has now been tuned up, so it produces a lot more horsepower. But the interior of this car, apart from those little changes that I've mentioned, is pretty much the same as the last one. It's very comfortable, spacious, tons of room in the back, has a good sized boot. And I'm very happy that they did alter the gearbox, because it is a lot smoother now. But as I said, there will be a test drive coming someday very soon, and I'll be able to tell you exactly what it's like to drive. And also, as you can see, the trim there just goes up into the dash where it splits. And also, one other thing I keep forgetting about in these cars is the little storage area off to the right here. Very easy to miss it. But overall, Opel really have worked their magic with this car. It looks excellent, and I'm really happy with the facelift design. And also, as you can see, there's very nice chrome accenting going around the dials. I believe the automatic lights are also another standard feature. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed this full in-depth tour of the all-new 2014 Opel Insignia. Please remember to rate, comment and subscribe, and please stay tuned, there'll be plenty more videos to come. Thanks for watching everyone.